I have been wanting to do a video about why women vote on the left, particularly white women, actually. And I have a theory about this that I've spoken about in comments, but I've never made a video about it. And I thought I will make a video about it. So I think that women in general, in our society, a lot of people protect them. Fathers protect them, brothers protect them. So women don't really feel a lot of the pain. Like, men have to go out and deal with like all the corruption and just the garbage in our society, and women, a lot of women get protected from a lot of that by men in their life. Not me. I had a sister. I very occasionally mention her. She was a girly girl and I was a total tomboy, so I was treated like a boy. So that's one of the reasons why I think I realize how corrupt politics are, and I realize what's really going on. Because when you talk to girls on the left, they're just, I want to be nice, I want to be caring and loving and be nice to the whole world. Like, they haven't really had to face like hardcore realities. They probably haven't had to live in a ghetto. They probably haven't had to really, exist anywhere. Like, I know a lot of families, they'll make their sons walk and use public transportation, but their daughters, they will drive them and they will give them the car. Girls, some girls have to be home early and guys can stay out all night. I had a friend at one point where her and her brother always complained because she was coddled and her parents took extra good care of her. They bought her furniture when she moved out on her own. They helped her. And her mother was not rich by any means, but her mother sacrificed to give her so much. And then her brother, not so much. So, and while this hasn't been my reality, I do know that this is the reality for a lot of women. So I think this is a lot of the reason why a lot of women vote on the left. They can't understand the negative effects of kissing the rear ends of people who, are involved in the political grouping of peace. They can't understand because they've been protected from bad people. So they don't understand people with malicious intentions. They don't understand that because a lot of these women haven't really encountered that. They've been protected from that. They've been protected from being in bad neighborhoods, so they don't understand, like, high crime. They don't really grasp things like what happened to Kate Steinle, the woman who was shot by an illegal, because these women don't really interact with illegals. They just hear these heartfelt, ridiculous stories in the media. Older women are probably more likely to vote on the right because as you go through life, you deal with, some BS, and you actually see, like, not everybody has good intentions. People are trying to take advantage of the system, try to take advantage of the nation. But a lot of these, young girls, like this one that I go back and forth with on Facebook, she has a husband, she lives out in the suburbs, and, she talks about, oh no, we went to this like third world country, and I teased her about having a guide, and she was like, oh, our guides were black. Like, you still had a guide! She went to South Africa, and she says, oh, we went to the black areas. But they had a guide, so nothing was going to happen to them. They weren't going to see, like, anything really difficult, like the women who do live in South Africa and, have to worry about getting raped, have friends getting raped, these kinds of things. It's unpleasant. And women who are familiar with unpleasantness, they start to wake up and they start to vote properly. But when you have no clue or you really haven't been faced with how evil people can be and, some of the dirty stuff going on in this world, a lot of these women, because they don't deal with this stuff, because they're protected from this stuff by their brothers and their fathers and their boyfriends and their husbands, because they're protected from this stuff and they don't see it and they don't see why it's important to vote on the right. They don't see how how the left is actually destroying people in America. And they don't see how the left is actually hurting, say, black people, black American citizens that were already here, legitimately have American citizenship. They don't see that they're being hurt by immigration, illegals crossing the border, because they just don't encounter it. They've been protected from it. And I mean, it's definitely true. I recently saw a video. There's a guy I watched named Randall Taylor. He's a black conservative, and he focuses on immigration issues. And I started to suspect he lived in California, and he recently said something about growing up in basically the LA area. I believe he lives outside of LA now. But, so yeah, and you should definitely check out his channel. But he was talking about how he grew up and the area where they used to go visit his aunt, I think it was. When he was growing up, his mom used to take him to go visit his aunt, like every Sunday or Saturday or something like that, like clockwork. And the whole area that he used to go to see this aunt, it was a black area, but it wasn't too bad. And now it's been taken over by all these illegals. And he said the whole area has absolutely gone to, crap. So anyway, check out Randall Taylor's channel. Hopefully I'll remember to link him down in the description, because he's got a really great channel and I would love to see him get more viewers. And maybe some of the people who watch my channel need more channels to watch. So then that would be a great match. Anyway, thanks for stopping by my channel. I will see you all next time.